All right, people, let me get this disclaimer out the way. This is my opinion, this is my view about Donald Trump. So let's keep that clear. This is my opinion, my view. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably will share these opinions and views. So I got a chance to watch his speech to Congress last night, the whatever you call it, the address, whatever you want to call it, the bullshit lie, the bullshit and the lies. That's what I call it. So, you know, all this rhetoric and bullshit he's been spewing since he's been president, as even before, has brought a lot of people out of the closet as far as racism. And then he wants to go back and say he didn't say this, or how he talked about folks, and how he didn't say it, or he said it when it's all been on audio and videotape. How he's been touching on women, and it's okay to do that, and oh, fake news, fake news, fake news. Every time you look at these fake news, fake news. All I can say is everything out of his mouth has been bullshit and lies. Okay, bullshit and lies. And then you don't even shake a woman's hand. So what does that tell you? This man didn't even shake her hand, Nancy Pelosi's hand last night. And that's disgraceful, despicable. And I'm glad she tore up that fucking speech. Glad she did that shit. But we as a nation is sad that we allow this man to continue to do that. But white folks got his back. White people got his back. And other races got his back. Blacks and Hispanics. Like this man. There are a lot of blacks and Hispanics that like this man. Well, it may not be a lot, but there's a few that like what he's talking about. And I find that outrageous. It's sad that this country has gone this far and let him be in office for 4 years, and they talking about maybe another 4 years. So I don't know. I mean, I don't see anybody that can possibly beat this man. I mean, I like Bernie Sanders. I like Joe Biden. I like a few other people that's trying to run. And they'll get my vote, whoever the Democratic person is. But damn, who we got? It ain't cold out here. It's not cold out here. Yeah, I got my arms on my. How you doing? Good, good. Sorry about that. But yeah, man, I mean, it's outrageous how this shit go. That people are slowly believing what he's saying. And he's got this whole country in an uproar. I just hope he get voted out, really, like a lot of people would. I'd like to see this man go and have somebody else in there. The way he talking about how he economically make this country better. I want to know how he made this country better. Believe me, how has he, Donald Trump, made this country better? Someone please tell me that. If you can honestly sit there and tell me and show me how he's made this country better, then okay, he may get a little leeway, but still, the man needs to go. The man needs to get up out of Dodge, because it's just too much. Too much nonsense, too much bullshit, too much drama, too much just crap coming out of his mouth. And a lot of us are tired of it. I know I am. I'm the biggest one. Please, just hurry get up out of there. It's just way too much with everything. And then he wants to come out and say some negative shit. Then they talking about he may be able to get off with this bullshit. Get out. We acquitted. But I guess that's how we work. That's how people do. That's what this country is built off of: lies and disrespect and the bullshit. And a lot of us fall for that shit. We just keep going and keep going and keep going and don't let it go. So I mean, it's just real crazy how everything works. They say our vote count, but they always count an electoral vote. What the fuck is an electoral vote? Our vote count. Okay, yeah. So electoral vote takes so many people to get one, right? I guess. Like I said, I don't even know what the fuck electoral vote is. But I'll vote. I get mine in the mail. I send mine in by mail. I don't go to no polling station to do all that crap. But anyway, I just want to come through and holler, get my opinion across. These are my opinion. Donald Trump's got to go. Holler back. Hey people, how y'all doing? What's up? It's Kevin D. House. I was watching Good Morning America this morning, and they had a story come on about this school in Saginaw, Michigan, I think it was. They were having a parent-teacher meeting, the school district, with the parents because of concerns of racism being directed towards the minority students that go there, the Hispanic and black students. A Latino father was speaking, and as he was speaking about how his son was being treated, a white person spoke out and said, "Why don't you go back to Mexico?" So of course that created a real uproar with the room, and a lot of the other people, white people, were saying they told him to leave, and they were all shocked and dismayed. And a black father that stood up and came to a defense, the Latino father's defense, because a lot of the racism was being directed towards his son, a football player, and other football players on the team, because of a Snapchat that was created off campus about them and using the N-word and stuff like that. So that's why they had this meeting. So it was a big deal, about it, and everybody spoke out. And then the son of this guy put out a tweet or a comment saying he's distanced himself because that's not his views. He doesn't share his father's views. He's not like that, like his father. And now it sparks another debate. And it shows you, this is on videotape, it shows you that there's blatant racism still out there. This is recorded racism. And the guy still was trying to defend himself. You're complaining about being here. The Latino father wasn't complaining about living in this country. He said, I'm here because this is the greatest country in the world. He never complained about living here. He's complaining about the racism being directed towards his son. That's what he's complaining about, not about living here. And this guy just was telling him, go back, leave, And it's sad that this country is like that. It's very sad, and we need to get addressed it. We need to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just very unfortunate that this country is like that. People are like that. That we can't build something off of something. And do y'all realize that everybody in this country were immigrants that came to this country? Even white people. You're immigrants too. Wasn't your original land. People forget California, Mexico, New Mexico, and Arizona, and Texas used to belong to Mexico. People forget that. And then the Native Americans were already here. So how are a lot of these people that are racist, white people that are racist, trying to defend on telling somebody to go back to their country, go back home, or leave here, be racist? What are you doing? This is not your country either. Yeah, you did whatever. They had white people make the Constitution and stuff like that. Yeah, we formed states and formed this country. Yeah, okay, we get that. But who really built this country? Who helped build it? Who helped build this country? Blacks, Native Americans, and Mexicans. Asians too. There are other races that helped build this country. If it wasn't for immigrants, we wouldn't have Anheuser-Busch. If it wasn't for immigrants, we wouldn't have a lot of things. If it wasn't for immigrants, where would this country be without immigrants? So we need to understand that this country was built off immigrants. Everyone is an immigrant. I don't give a damn what you say. Everyone is an immigrant to this country. So you can stand here all day long and try to defend it and try to tell some you're an immigrant too. So all that nonsense you talking, you're an immigrant too. Save it. You're all you doing is causing confusion and hurting people by your words. And obviously you don't care. So I know you don't care. But yeah, there are people in this country that don't care what they say about another race or what they do to another race. So we need to put a hold to that. We really do. We need to stop it. We need to get a hold to it. We need to take care of it. We need to we got to change, people. We got to make a change in this country. We got to do better. We got to do better, because this is so sad. Especially my kids had to grow up in this country and deal with that, and see it all the time. They got questions. So it's very sad, very unfortunate that it's like that. So all I gotta say, we gotta do better. We gotta change it. We gotta fix it. We gotta make things better. You know, for whatever time we have left on this planet. Because at the end of the day, it's all about believing in God, having faith in God. You know, one day God will come and take care of it. You know, so we got to change it. We got to fix it. Holla back.